B and C be two events such that the probability of B equals 0.96 and the probability of C equals 0.03. Do not round your responses. A. Determine the probability that B union C, giving that B and C are independent. Okay, so for this problem, since we do not know what the intersection is, the first thing we would need to do is to find that out. Okay, so we know that the probability of B is 0.96. And we also know that the probability of C is 0.03. Okay, so what we have to do next is to multiply 0.96 times, that's my time sign, 0.03. And so what we'll get here is 0.20288. Okay, so this will be our intersection. So now we'll go ahead and get started with our formula, our addition formula that we used in a previous problem. So what we will do is we will say the probability of B union C. We already know what the probability of B is, and that's 0.96 plus the probability of C, and that's 0.03 minus, that's a minus sign, the probability of B intersect C, and that number is it's 0.0288. That is a point sign. I know it doesn't really look like it, but that's a decimal 0.280. Okay, so the next thing we would do is we would just add this up. So we would put in our calculator 0.96 plus 0.03 minus 0.0288, and that is an 8 right there. Okay, and then we will come up with 0.9612. So this is the answer for A. 0.9612. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is B. Determine the probability of B union C given that B and C are mutually exclusive. Now, when you see here the term, it says mutually exclusive, that means that B and C, they do not intersect anywhere. So if they don't intersect, that means that that's a 0. So if you were to see the events, it would look like this. Two separate events without any intersection between the two. So since there's no intersection between B and C, then that intersection would be 0. So now we'll work this problem out a little bit differently. However, we'll be using the same mathematical formula but we will put a 0 there opposed to putting in the intersection. So we'll be putting down the same numbers. We'll say the probability of B union C equals the probability of B plus the probability of C minus the probability of B intersect C. Okay? And so we will put in our numbers, and that'll be 0.96 0.96 plus 0.03 minus 0, because there is no intersection between B and C. They do not intersect. Okay, so the only thing we would do here is we would add 0.96 plus 0.03, and that gives us 0.99. And so for B, our answer is 0.99. Okay, that's it for that problem.